Good morning, everybody. I'm Sharon Wilcox, your independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I'm coming live to you from Chesapeake, Virginia. Thank you for joining me this morning, whether you catch me live or you catch me a little bit later, or even on my YouTube channel. Oh, excuse me. Um, so it's been a bit since I've been on, and I haven't been real consistent because life has just been crazy. Let's see. The craft show that I did, the vendors fair, it went really, really well. And I sold lots and lots of goodies, and it was just a real successful event. So thank you if you came out there to support me in that. I really appreciate it. Also, I'm going to show you a stamp set today that is online only, and it is just an adorable stamp set. So I hope that you like it as much as I do. I've been wanting to play with it and just have not taken the time, nor had the time. One of the things that I wanted to talk to you about is, you know how life gets a little crazy and a little bit busy and everything at this time of year. And I know everybody is busy. It's not just me. But I am going to make this my last live, scheduled live until the first of the year. Mainly because with all the travel and going to taking care of family and doing things, I am so far behind on everything. And Thanksgiving is next week, so I wouldn't be live then anyways. And I am just a little bit behind, as I said. We are going to go to Connecticut for Thanksgiving. And we will, thank you, Michelle, I appreciate that. And because the cost of mailing packages and everything, I'm trying to get that family's shopping done before we go. So that means shop, wrapped, everything. And I'm taking stuff up for Thanksgiving as well. So I know everybody is busy. So like I said, I know it's not just me, but I am so far behind from all the traveling. Not that the traveling wasn't wonderful, it was, but it just set me behind a great deal. And also working so hard to try and get everything made and done for that vendor show. So let me show you what I've got here. And during that break time, if I get a chance to get some stamping done, I will pop on and just show it to you. Nothing scheduled or anything. And I'll look at my calendar and find out what that first Thursday of January is. Right off the top of my head, I don't even know. I didn't look. So let me hop down to my desktop. And this is the stamp set. Oh, my lighting is a little... Let me see if I can adjust that a little bit. Oh, that's better. That's because I forgot left the front shades open. It's called So Very Merry, and I love the stained glass look, and I wasn't sure what I was going to do with it, and I said it's online only. Oh, and before I forget and go any farther, those of you that have already purchased from the online sale that is going on, if you don't know about it, it's 10% off of all ribbons and trims. And that includes those little trinkets, there's butterflies and dragonflies and so on and so forth. It's 15% off of all inks. That's ink pads. That is re-inkers. It includes our markers as well. Did you know that? 15% off of markers. And that includes our Stampin' Blends and the Stampin' Right markers. All of those. It even includes the Stays On and Memento and all of those ink pads. And then there's also 20% off of papers. Now, these are the papers that are in the main idea book and catalog. Unfortunately, I was thinking it was in the holiday mini catalog as well, this one. But these are not, to the best of my knowledge, these papers are not on sale. And you're going to see some things with these today because I was focusing on Christmas. So for that, I apologize, but there is so much on sale right now. If you haven't had a chance to go through that and look and see, even our big grid paper, you know, let's see, no, that's not it. Just the regular black and white grid paper with, they call it grids because it has this grid in the back. This was an older stack that I have that was from Christmas a few years ago. Just love it. But the big grid papers, those are even on sale. So it's a fabulous time to stock up on stuff, or put together a little basket for friends and neighbors and things like that. You can have it shipped right to them, or you can ship it to yourself, however you'd like to do that. So great sale going on right now. So let me show you a couple of things that I have done with this. Like I said, I didn't have as much time for stamping as I would like, but I got a few done, and I think it'll give you a good taste of what we have. Now this one, I believe this paper was called Joyful, and I just love it because it is metallic. There you go. You can see that gold in there. And these are all colored with the Stampin' Blends. I may have had one that I used my, not markers, but my Stampin' Blends with, but not this one. If I see that one, I'll tell you. The base is white, just our basic white cardstock. And inside I put a strip of this. And I do believe this is still available. Can't swear to it. But this is this new gold and silver. They come 6x6 sheets like this. And what makes them so awesome, and I'll just cut off this little piece here to show you. We've never had this before, and I just love it that you peel off this backing. Yeah, let me pick that up if I can. So it's self-adhesive. It's really a very thick, beautiful piece of gold, and it comes in silver as well, and they're all 6x6 size. And you can see where I cut this one out with the what's the name of those dies? Deckled circles. I'm telling you, my brain is not really functioning this morning for some reason. There we go. I love these deckled circles. I love anything deckled. So, and I didn't use a real big one. I used one that's very similar in size because I didn't want it to overpower the card. And then the envelope I created using the paper on the flap in the back. Just a simple, cute card. Let me grab another one. This one is our Santa Claus. And again, all of these are colored with our Stampin' Blends. And I just think they're beautiful. I could have used, and I will show you on another one, some of the Wink of Stella, but I kept them all pretty simple. I didn't put any jewels or anything. On this one, I did use the iridescent ribbon, and it's number 161955, and this is actually part of the ribbon that's on sale at 10% off. And it's just gorgeous. It is iridescent. I don't know if you can see that in this lighting, but it's really pretty. And I did this on Pool Party and had Pool Party back here on the stained glass. 'Tis the season to be jolly. Stamp that twice and cut out the red jolly and put on there. Yes, Michelle, thank you. I did see that you had put in an order. I'm so grateful. Thank you so much for that. You have no idea how much I appreciate that, especially with all the running and traveling and everything that's been going on. I haven't really been able to do quite as much as I would like with my Stampin' Up. But this is a beautiful envelope I created to match that card, which I think is so pretty. I think that just makes it when you get those in the mail. You know, of course, those of you that know me know that I love angels. And how beautiful is this one? Yeah, this is the snowflake. I think it's called Snowflake Magic. I do believe. This one, I believe, is from Joy of Christmas. This was Joyful. This is Joy of Christmas. And I believe this is Snowflake Magic. And it's iridescent. You can't see that second layer. Can you see there's a bit of silver? Here's a piece of scrap of that that's underneath. That comes in there too. It's just gorgeous, gorgeous paper, as you can see. And I cut this circle out. Can you see that? I cut out using the deck gold, and then I used our 2 3/8 inch punch for the actual angel. All of these have been cut with this 2 3/8 inch. But the background there, yeah, there you can see it, is a deckled circle. And I didn't cut it completely on this background. I cut it off just a little bit. You see how I did that? I just kind of like the look. I don't know. What do you think about that? And I used some pretty peacock. I thought it matched really nice with that. Lost Lagoon would work real well as well. And this is the one that I use the Stampin' Blends with to color the angel. I was playing around trying to decide. There's a bit of yellow on there too on her wings. So on the inside, I created the little banner there out of the same snowflake. And I used the same paper for our envelope. And then this one, and you know, I mentioned I love the angels, and I do. I think they're beautiful. And I don't know, some of you have been in my home many times, but do you know that I have an angel in every room of my house? Yeah, not just at Christmas time, always. Every room in my house has an angel, including my bathrooms. There may be one that doesn't have, the half bath may not have, but anyways, I love angels. I just feel like, you know, who doesn't love to have an angel around them? So, but I thought this one was really pretty. This time I did heat emboss, and I heat embossed the tidings of comfort and joy on the pool party as well. A little bit of the pool party ribbon, and this is on sale right now. The paper, I do believe that is out of that Shining Brightly. I forget, but I think that's what that's from. And this time I used the next size up decal circle to layer. So you can see that's a huge difference. But this is one size smaller, this gold under there. I know, you can barely see it, but in person it's there, and it was just enough. I just felt like this size would have overwhelmed this card because there's so much going on with the different designs. And then this was just freehand cut and layered with that gold. I love that paper because, I mean, you don't have to glue or anything. It just lays so nice. On the inside, I did stamp the Merry Christmas and this beautiful star. I don't think I have, yes, I do. It's called Stars at Night. This is what the Merry Christmas and this star, and they're just so pretty. I felt that that was really necessary on the inside of that one. But use whatever you have. And this is also vanilla. and pool parties. So that's my basic color, a little bit of lemon lolly for coloring. And again, let's see. Oh, on this envelope, I did this. The stars are brightly shining, and I did heat emboss that, which makes it a very elegant card. Alrighty, I'm going to hop back up here because, wait a second. Let me show you one more thing if I haven't buried it. Let me see. I think I kind of buried things. Here, this is what I wanted to show you. I was going to create yet another card and didn't get to it. But I at least want to share it with you. And this is our vellum that we carry, and I just think it's gorgeous. And when you stamp on vellum, you want to use StazOn ink. If you use Memento, it will not dry. So don't use that. Use StazOn when you're stamping on vellum. Okay? And then it will dry. And I quickly just want to show you, I won't color the whole thing, but I wanted to show you when you color on vellum, this is the side I stamped on. Okay? This is. You're going to flip it over and color on this side. And actually, let me stick a piece of cardstock under that. I think you'll see it better without all those grid lines. There we go. Vellum is really interesting. Let me see what I've got here. Sorbet. I think I want just a little bit of red. There we go. Here's the light real red. And you color on the back. Now, you don't have to be super particular. You don't have to go block by block because it's not going to affect the overall. Those black lines will stay nice and dark. Let me just color this quickly to give you a good, I think that's part of Santa Claus. We're calling it part of Santa. Let's see, let's take a little bit of crumb cake. I've got all of these markers out over here from when I was coloring and didn't put away. Let's use a little bit of, which one is this? This is our light smoky slate. Give him just a little gray in that beard. I don't think he should be completely, let's see, is this the right color? That's pretty good. Completely white, because then it's kind of ends up being kind of washed out. A little bit of his hand there. In order to differentiate from the bag and his suit, let me actually do a little coloring. I'm just going to use the one color. Oh, it's too light. What is this? Light old olive? It's way too light. Let me go in here and layer that a darker. The thing about coloring, I mean, this is real light on there. The thing about coloring, oh, that's tip is bad. Let's use this end. The thing about coloring on vellum is it looks great. And when you flip it over, it's much lighter than you expect it to be on the other side, which is a really cool thing. So if you would like, of course, you can emboss on vellum. All of those things are not really necessary. You want to make those lines a little darker, just go over them. Whatever you want to do. But let me flip this over and show you. There's the, and this is our front side. Look how much darker that is. And I would even go back in with my dark real red. As a matter of fact, I'm going to do that real quick. The light real red was way too light. Can you see that? Oh yeah, I like that color much better. You see the difference between the light and the dark. There we go. So it's very easy to color on this. And whatever you put behind it shows through. When I use these to create a card, I'll probably use some of this because it is just stunning paper. And this is that snowflake magic paper. Ugh, can you see that? It is gorgeous. But I might use some of this behind that, and it actually creates that stained glass look. I like it. I might not even, yeah, I'll give a little color in there. All right, I'm thinking out loud. Let's go back up to my desktop maybe. There we go. All right. I can get into this and just keep going and creating and whatever, but unfortunately there is never enough time. Today, lots of prayers for me. I have an appointment with a cardiologist. Had the CT scan, not the thing that they stick the little thingies on you, but a little bit more intense one. It took almost an hour to do all the testing. So after getting those results, they want me to see a regular cardiologist. So I'm headed there at 1 today. So lots of prayers, that's all good, and nothing else needs to be done. If you need anything, have questions, post them on this page or email me or text me. Those of you that have my catalog and know me, you know how to get in touch with me. And those of you online, you can get me right here. So just let me know if you have questions or you need anything or your question about the sale. Today is the last day of the sale. So it's a really good sale. I would take advantage of that, especially when these babies are on sale. Yeah, I love that. So I might need to stock up on a few more of those myself. So, all right, guys, thank you for joining me today. And until the new year, I'm going to say have a very happy Thanksgiving and a very Merry Christmas. I'm hoping that I'll be able to pop on here and there, but I just have so much that I need to get done. I feel like I have gifts still to make. Yeah, there's a couple Christmas gifts that I am making. So these things don't just happen, and I don't know how some people get so much done. It's just a tough thing for me these days. So I do the best I can. So until 2024, have a wonderful, wonderful the rest of this year, and hopefully I can pop on here and there. So happy stamping. Bye-bye.